Hello and welcome. I'm Josh Brown, and I will be presenting research our lab conducted to study how American leaders affected perceptions of Asians during the COVID-19 pandemic. As many of us know, the COVID-19 pandemic led to many big changes in our society. Responses to COVID-19 offers a unique opportunity for us to study attitudes towards a singularly targeted outgroup in the US, Asians and Asian Americans. Anti-Asian discrimination has been linked to racial slurs, mass shootings, and civil rights violations here in the United States. Support for politicians who derogated Asians may have encouraged their followers to change their perceptions about Asians, potentially leading to anti-Asian discrimination. The purpose of the current study is to test how Americans' political identities and support for political leaders may have affected their attitudes towards and about Asians. We hypothesized that Americans who identified with the Republican Party would derogate Asians more. We also hypothesized that support for Donald Trump, the Republican Party's national leader, would mediate all effects. As part of a larger study about how COVID-19 affected social and political factors, we recruited 386 Amazon Mechanical Turk workers on March 16, 2020, to complete our survey. Participants first reported their political affiliation, our primary predictor, demographics, and their attitudes about Asians across 5 outcomes: their dehumanization of Asians, their fear towards Asians, their disgust about Asians, offensive action tendencies towards Asians, and avoidance tendencies away from Asians. Participants also reported their support for Donald Trump, which was our primary mediator for the relationships between political affiliation and each outcome. Our results showed that our Republican participants reported more derogation of Asians than Democrat participants, and support for Donald Trump mediated effects for every outcome variable. Republican-affiliated participants expressed more support for Donald Trump, which was in turn associated with increased Asian dehumanization, figure 1, increased offensive action tendencies against Asians, figure 2, increased avoidance tendencies away from Asians, figure 3, increased fear towards Asians, figure 4, and increased disgust towards Asians, figure 5. Our results suggest that political affiliation and support for Asian derogating leaders may have influenced followers' perceptions of the Asian outgroup targeted by some political leaders during the pandemic. These findings demonstrate how American leaders can target outgroups to increase their in-group's negative evaluations of that outgroup. This study is an important applied example of how leaders can direct group norms and influence group members. Our findings raise concerns that American leaders' anti-Asian derogation could be exacerbating the worrisome rise of anti-Asian attacks during and following the COVID-19 pandemic. Our study demonstrates that it is crucial for leaders to wield their power of social influence carefully and for society to potentially enact precautions to shield vulnerable populations from hostile forces during times of heightened uncertainty. Please let us know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. The study is part of a larger project, which we are presenting here at this conference and through publications currently in preparation and under review. We'd appreciate your comments. Thank you.